wasn't long before the Rubios were splurging on a whole house with, and I quote, an in-ground pool, handsome brick driveway, meticulously manicured shrubs, and oversized windows. Oversized windows! Oh, what's the matter, Senator? The normal amount of light isn't good enough for you? I'm Senator Marco Rubio. I like to roll around in giant patches of sunlight. Like I'm a big old kitty cat. Meow. How is this front page news?
How is this front page news? That's what Mr. Stewart is asking about the New York Times taking Marco Rubio to task, not once but twice, once over his finances and his splurging on oversized windows, and of course the traffic issue. Ed Morrissey, feature columnist for HotAir.com, columnist for The Week, joins us. Hey Ed, you wrote about this. I mean, is it that the Times is, the left is so frightened of Rubio?
I'm not sure. I mean, I suspect that that's what this is. Either that, or it's coming to them from Oppo research. It could be from either side of the aisle, if that's the case. For people who are just trying to slow down his momentum. Chris Cillizza at the Washington Post earlier today wrote that he's the guy in the top tier who's got the most momentum at the moment, and so maybe they're just trying to put a dent in that. But whatever they were doing, clearly did not impress either one of those two stories, but especially the first one about the traffic tickets. It was so ridiculously petty. Most of those tickets were for his wife.
Yeah, he had 3 of them. She had 14.
Right. I mean, it's a silly argument to make that somehow traffic tickets over 4 traffic tickets over 17 years is somehow disqualifying or even a qualification at all about the presidency.
Insane.
It's insane. It was literally insane. Nobody could figure out how that one made it through the New York Times, who, by the way, assigned 2 reporters and a researcher to the traffic ticket story.
I'm telling you, well, it's going to backfire. It certainly is going to backfire if it hasn't already. All right, let's move on. You wrote a piece about the TPA, which failed in the House today overwhelmingly. Obama couldn't get the Democrats on board. Please explain to me why on earth, and people like Ari Fleischer have already done it, but I still don't understand. Why on earth did the Republicans support this?
Well, because they support free trade, and they want, this is the trade authority that they're talking about, which is the TPA portion of what they were debating today, is a power that has been routinely given to presidents that are negotiating free trade agreements. It's limited to just the one agreement. They have to come back and bring the agreement back to the Senate for an up or down vote like you would with any other treaty, but only the Senate. And they don't have the opportunity then to amend it, to pick it apart, because then you'd have to go back to your trading partners and get those changes ratified with them as well. It turns into a headache. Now, that's the understandable part of this, why they would, in principle, do this, because conservatives are free trade supporters.
But it's Obama, and there's stuff in there that we don't even know and that we won't know until after it's voted on.
Well, we wouldn't know it until after it came back. What is being held in secret is what they're discussing right now with the Trans-Pacific Partnership. And part of this is that there's an abundance of acronyms in this debate, and they all start with T. So you got TPA, TPP, TAA, and it's difficult to keep all these things in order.
Yes.
But the TPP is the group of nations that Obama is dealing with here. You would still have to bring the agreement back to the Senate publicly in order to get the floor vote. So at some point, it would be public before the Senate voted on it.
All right.
But yeah, no, your point is well taken. It's Obama.
Yeah, and the Republicans keep saying he steps on the Constitution, he broke the law, he's dishonest, he lies, and then they want to give him the authority. I don't get it. But anyway, have a great weekend, Ed. We'll speak to you soon.
Sounds good, sir. Thank you.
All right, folks, we're coming back with the author of Takedown. Don't go away.